Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's weekly Minecraft Ramble. Um, yeah. So, we decided on the topic 5 seconds ago. Also, there's someone else in my room, so that might happen. You didn't decide on anything because you're doing whatever it is you're doing.
Nothing, as
Yeah.
always. Also, by the way, hi.
Good.
Yo, why you gotta be such a fool?
If you're going to try and be in this, you're going to have to talk a lot louder.
I'm Mr. Mumbles, the mumbly blah blah.
Ignore all of that.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm just sitting here playing my PS game.
Okay. Anyways,
Sponsored by Sony.
no. No.
Copyright infringement video gets taken down.
Yeah, it's just like take down the entire channel for fake sponsorship.
Sponsored by Nintendo DS. Buy our new Wii U.
Anyway, topic we kind of decided on was bugs in games that go unfixed. I don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll try. We'll probably end up talking about everything but that, like as usual.
That's what podcast thing is for.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's also why I called it a ramble, because I knew that was going to happen.
Always.
You open this one because it was your topic. Good job. Next topic. Okay.
Well, to be completely honest, what I thought of was that nice Dungeon Defenders bug that you recorded.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
You mean the entirety of Dungeon Defenders?
No, this was a very specific one. I don't think you've seen it, but like, I was jumping over him, and he jumped into me, and we got stuck there. Like,
And
In the air?
yes, he was stuck in the air, and I was stuck in falling, and we were stuck until we finished the map. Like, we just let the map finish itself, and that's when we were able to we just went to the next map.
Gosh.
It was a
It's
boss map.
covered in cobblestone.
Meep.
I'm building another access tunnel because bored.
Access to what?
Whatever's this way.
Your chicken farm? You have a chicken farm, right?
I'm working on
Oh,
it.
yeah, bugs.
They're crunchy and delicious.
I don't know if we're talking
you
about bugs or
roast
chicken.
them. No. There's usually a lot of bugs in games that get freshly released, but that also.
It's like I can understand.
I miss when games used to come out bug free.
No, that never happened.
And when you released the game, it was finished.
No, it's, well,
And there were no
Oh, well-
microtransactions.
well, when you released the game, it was finished, whether you liked it or not. That doesn't necessarily make it any better, but like I will say I appreciate the ability to fix things post production, because I'm sorry, but there's no testing group that's ever going to accommodate for every possible outcome. That there's always going to be something that the producers and the developers didn't think of when they were, when they were doing
Games-
things,
Games
so
and code are just too complex.
well, there's just
to
like especially in
round up
like
debug.
and like this with like sandbox being a thing, there's no way you're gonna get every little thing that someone's going to try to do, and in a way that's beautiful, but at the same time, I mean, you get games that I don't know. I feel like it's wiggle room for some people to be lazy, and
then you have Goat Simulator, which is great because they're leaving the bugs in.
well, that's a different brand
Because
of game.
It makes the game funnier.
The point of the game is to be a bug.
And the point of the game is to be a goat.
Yes, that.
That is a beautiful thing. That is such a beautiful thing.
Do you own it?
I don't, but I've watched many different things. Stop doing that. It's annoying. Oh dear.
Running out of topic. How far in?
We're not even to the 10-minute mark yet.
Good, good.
But the good news is I've found a giant lava pit. Which means possible diamonds.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know. It's one thing because I kind of make the argument, but at the same time, I don't really think that if developers are going to be lazy, it really doesn't matter whether or not they're being lazy because they can fix it in post. If they're going to be lazy, they're going to be lazy. If a developer's going to try, they're going to try. Being able to fix things in post is not going to change that. To be honest,
It's publishers.
well, I mean, to be honest, yeah,
Developers don't necessarily have a timeline.
right. That's what I'm saying. If something gets, it's really the overbearing publishers we have to worry about. Because I mean, well, case in point, Mass Effect 3.
Yes.
That's all I have to say.
Yes.
Because I mean, the further out we get, the more obvious that it is that ending happened because of EA pushing a deadline.
Then again, there's games like Fallout 3, which is
Yep, they went all yarn.
almost bug-free. Well, when it came out on PC. I don't know about consoles, but PC is almost clean.
On Mass Effect. Well, I didn't really have that.
No, Fallout 3.
I was gonna say because Mass Effect, I didn't really have the only real bug I ever encountered.
Wait, what? Fallout 3 was clean?
How late did you get it?
I got it 3 days after release, unofficially, so not even patched. And that was clean on PC.
Weird.
Maybe not on Mac.
It's never came out on Mac.
Well, then that makes it the cleanest thing ever.
Yeah.
Because the only thing cleaner than being clean is not existing. Stop being a block. Thank you. But
Stop blocking me.
no, I was gonna say Mass Effect. The only real bug I ever encountered in Mass Effect is sometimes when I was playing single player, like after decloaking, my weapon would stay cloaked. That was really the only real.
Also, the wonderful online things with electricity animations
Oh yeah,
where it turned green.
but it was never
That was kinda cool.
Yeah, they were never gameplay affecting. They were never like, you can't use your weapons now. Lol.
Well, there's the poor button mapping.
That's not a bug. That's a bad decision. There's a major difference. Yeah, but freaking A to do everything does get annoying. I don't even think that's fixing the PC versions. I think it's just one button, spacebar to do everything. Good job. You had an option and you didn't take it. So good decision there.
Look how many keys there are. What should we do? Find everything to it.
Good. The world is going to hell and we talk about bugs in games.
Speak. Oh, hang on. Give me just a second.
Why you gotta stuff
Yeah, I gotta
John's face?
No, I have to restart the recording.
Oh, good.
Okay.
And I feel fine.
I'm not editing that. You know that, right? That's going in there clean. It's going to be. I have to stop the recording. Okay, and we're good. That's the way it's going.
Because why not?
No, it's just the point of these. What was I saying? Oh yeah. The other day I can't remember who it was, but I was listening. You know, every time EA comes up, we have the people have the microtransaction argument, and I am in agreement with most everything that's said. But I feel like we overlook the places where it was done okay. And I think Mass Effect 3 handled their DLC as far as multiplayer goes. They handled their DLC and their microtransactions really good. All all of the multiplayer DLC was free. And the only thing you paid for is if you wanted to get a jump start on some of the weapon packs or something.
It
Not
was kind of pay to win, but then again, not.
well. I mean, even then, it would be different if it works with that because it's horde mode. It's not a. It's not a. It isn't a P versus P. That goes to the surface. It's not. Yeah. Yes. It's all cooperative. So, you know, and even still, it's not like you're not guaranteed to get anything. And if you want to waste real money on that, that's your prerogative.
Most of the weapons are balanced.
Yeah, and you know, characters are balanced on personal performance. But I mean, it's not. It's like I can't really about. I remember we desperately need to. Good.
And I wish I either had an Xbox or you had the PC version because I can join you.
I'm not starting over. Either you're getting an Xbox or we never play. I'm not. No. I have a Black Widow. I have fought to get the few characters I have. I have every freaking shotgun, which I don't use shotguns, but I have every last one of them.
I'm not sure if the money I did pay on the thing transfers over through BioWare's account.
Doubt it, because EA.
Well, I mean, if it's done well.
I'm lost.
And
Good.
They've done some decent.
No, I
stuff.
didn't go so.
Origin's gotten better.
It's like, well, I mean, EA's a big company, so there's bound to be some people who have good ideas. It's just whether or not the massive conglomerates up top decide to let those good ideas happen or not.
You mean the people with the decision-making power?
Exactly. Those are the ones that suck.
That don't necessarily review the decision they're making because they have to make so many decisions.
Well, it's still though. I feel like if you actually cared about your company, you would either get more people and delegate better, or you care about the decisions you were making more. Because it's obviously well, I guess maybe not. Obviously, it isn't because I heard the story about how for the launch of Battlefield 4, EA had jets fly over their headquarters, told no one.
I never paid attention to that because I never played any of the series.
Well, no, I heard it on one of the co-optionals. I can't remember which one, but one of the Polaris co-optional podcasts. They were talking about how EA paid. They had 4 fighter jets fly over on the launch day of Battlefield 4. They told no one about it, and they spent a lot of money, and told
it's EA. They have a lot of money.
And I guess that's what I worry about. They're such a big corporation that it doesn't really matter because they can kind of. I don't even know.
Yeah, they've got now. It's like we've got all this money. Let us be nice.
Sometimes. But it's like they don't think they have to try anymore, and to a certain degree, they're almost right because of the mindless hordes that continue to buy every Call of Duty game.
Dead Space now.
Yes.
Maybe still not sure.
That's a publicity stunt.
It's free Dead Space 1.
But I mean,
it's what everybody says is the best of them.
But at the same time, I've also heard stories about, there's times where different parts of a corporation don't communicate, and so decisions are made without consulting every part. Specifically, one recently that I remember Hasbro shut down an animator. Their copyright division shut down one of the pony animators, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. They haven't really submitted it's pretty much the first time ever they've done it outside of things that they market. Like I've heard them, they discourage, they're okay with original characters.
Shut down an animator, you mean?
They ordered a cease and desist on Jan Animation Studios. The guy that made Button Mash.
Wow.
Like his whole channel's been pulled.
What?
Yeah. Everything that wasn't completely original content has been pulled.
Wow.
But at the same time, I want to say I saw one of the guys inside Hasbro said he was going to investigate. He didn't promise anything, but he was going to investigate because
Well,
for a long
YouTube stuff is automated for the most part.
no, this was like just all of a sudden it flagged his entire channel, and
Yeah.
but I mean no, it was
Because people can do that, and then the bots pick up on it, and I mean, there's not really a system in place to counterplay that.
well, generally what it's been so far, and I'm speaking in this specific instance. Publicity realizes that the publicity part of Hasbro realizes that this is good, that these kind of things are good for their product here. But someone in copyright didn't talk with. That's why so much of it's been left undone, and in that way Hasbro's kind of been doing it right. As long as people aren't making specific money on what they're doing, like I was saying, they discourage, even though they don't market plushes right now, they discourage plushes that aren't of original characters. Like you can't they discourage that kind of stuff from people who do them as commissions and stuff. But but as long as it's an original character, they leave you alone. Where any other company would almost shut you down immediately because it remotely looked like something of theirs.
Original character.
Do you know what I'm saying? If it's not something they came up with and developed specifically and are currently marketing.
So like plushes.
So like a plush of one of the characters in the show, bad. A plush of an air quote original. Yeah.
I know what you're saying, but you're just not saying it.
I think you're splitting hairs.
I am.
I have more than you.
You do. You have
That is
more
true.
hair than me.
Much more.
Just give it a few years, and maybe you'll be bald, and I'll have a glorious, flowing locks of white.
I've said it before and I say it again. I'm holding out for it to go gray in a year or two, and then I'll have to cut it all off anyway. So I'm enjoying it while I can.
If it goes gray, you could just be Dante.
Fair point. Not in a million years.
Truth be told, this ramble is kind of strange for me because I don't understand a word that John is saying, and
This is gonna be the worst
conversation-
thing ever.
yes.
Yeah, this audio is gonna be unsalvageable.
Nah, I can work around it, but it's going to be work. Which is why I'm glad I'm doing this tonight, because I've got a few nights to freaking do it.
Yeah, you can throw it into Audacity and pitch it up when I talk, and try to pitch it down when you talk. And
I can do that in
it's gonna be a
Cyberlink.
cluster of
No,
other-
it's really not going to be that hard in Cyberlink because I can just split up the track. Just split around when you're talking. It's just going to be a little work. Anyway, I think we should go ahead and wrap this up. So I'm going to restart one more time. So, hang on.
Okay.
Okay.
Bugs, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, we were talking about bugs at one point. And we ended
We
up talking.
started off with it,
And we ended up
as always.
talking. Well, I don't know. We went from bugs to why publishers are bad to
Well, you
just
yeah,
specifically
you
EA.
went to- you went from bugs to Mass Effect to EA bashing to
My little pony house, bro.
Pony bait.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop that sentence before I find out where it's going.
Yeah, you better.
Anyway, so yeah, this one's not gonna be that great, but I guess it's part of it being a weekly thing. I'm not really gonna top that 45-minute one from 2 weeks ago anytime soon. I don't think.
You get what you get.
You're getting what you paid for, which means nothing. Yeah.
You get nothing. You drink the fizzy lifting drink.
Thank you. Anyway, so yeah, that was this week's weekly Minecraft Ramble. I've got to get dressed and do a thing.
Because he's been doing this in his underwear. It's disgusting.
What do you care where I wear in my house? You're in my house. If I want
I'm
to,
your guest.
if I want to be naked.
Good.
Creative writing journal prompts, super teacher worksheet.
Good.
Imagine you had $100. These must be really old. Describe one time where you were brave. God, I didn't realize these were like a 4th grade level. Would you want to visit the moon?
No.
No, it's lonely up there, apparently.
Bananas.
Are there bananas?
I know we can find out where you like bananas.
Write a story titled The Bat Who Couldn't Fly. That sounds like something you would have had a heyday with in English.
Oh no. Don't remember me those times. Please don't. Please. Please.
Yeah, it reset, so. Imagine
Running
you
out
worked
of
at a
space to
football
call them.
stadium. What would your job be? Describe what you would do while on your job. On job.
Touch all the mothers.
Oh dear. Creative writing prompts. I don't really know why this is going anywhere. Or why, shoot, I don't know why I think this is going anywhere. This is just a bunch of numbers. I hate you numbers.
A, B, F, R, G, K, Q, D, F, C.
Was that supposed to be something?
Oh.
No. 200 props for argumentative writing.
There's a vocal note outside your window.
I like how she's over the mesh.
It is the power of being a vocaloid.
Is cheating getting worse?
Look, you can know my guy or
How seriously should we take standardized tests?
not.
What are you really learning at school?
Nothing.
How not to wipe
Yes,
your
let
butt
let
with your penis.
let us 3 dropouts talk about what we're learning at school.
Well,
I don't know
I'm
what
looking
you're talking
forward
about.
to
I
actually
love
going
dropouts.
to a different
School
kind of
told you to
school.
take a break.
Exactly.
School told me that I didn't have enough money to go there anymore.
Good.
Has Facebook lost its edge? Implying that Facebook ever had an edge.
You did. You never seen its logo? It's all corners.
Stop. What role will robots play in our future? That is such a broad
Are you
freaking
not
topic.
recording right now?
I am. I totally am.
I was hoping you were.
You couldn't tell by how much more animatedly I was talking. It's... when should you feel guilty for killing zombies? Are you serious?
Never. The zombies. That's the whole reason they were invented. So that games could get lower ratings because
No, we're not
you're
talking
killing
about gender
humans,
issues.
You're killing them bimbos.
I refuse to talk about gender issues. Alright, this isn't helping anyone, so I'm just gonna go ahead and close all this. Freaking just...